I would like to just have a robot boyfriend.
Would you want to get f***ed by one, or that's so weird?
I would get f***ed by a robot boyfriend.
Because okay, good. Because I think I'm
good. You know what's actually funny? I thought I met you the other day.
Really?
And I wasn't on mushrooms. Well, no, it was so bad.
It was Nigel Thornberry. Who was it?
It was the day you DM'd me to come on this pod, and I went to my friend's house. I thought it was going to be like a kickback or whatever. And I get in there's way too many people. I'm like, no. I don't really like this. So I go to the kitchen to make a fake phone call. And who I think is you is in the kitchen. And I haven't answered your DM yet. So I'm like, oh man, I just saw your DM. Like, I'm going to get back to you soon.
You said that to a stranger?
I thought it was you. It looked exactly like you. And I was like, he looked at me and he paused and he didn't say like, what are you talking about or anything. It was just like a very awkward interaction. And I was like, oh, I'm not going to answer his DM. He's a fucking weirdo. Like, I'm not going on that podcast. And then I went back into the living room. I'm like, Trevor Wallace is in there. I just had the weirdest conversation with him. And they're like, no, he's not here. I was like, wait, am I on mushrooms again?
Do you know who it was?
I have no idea. And then I went back to like look for him and say, sorry, I thought you were someone else. Wasn't there.
I have news for you. It was me. I was in there. I was on shrooms too.
I really thought, I was like, was it him? Is he fucking with me?
I get tagged all the time. Like, I don't know if you ever get tagged. Do you ever get tagged about people who you look like? But all the time.
Never a good thing to hear.
Never.
I
mean, people tell me I look like Megan Rapinoe once a day.
Just a soccer player. I get Jeffree Star all the time.
But Jeffree Star, great. Icon. Megan Rapinoe, great. Also an icon.
Yeah. But not, you know.
But it's never like nobody looks at me and they're like, dude.
Look like this macho man.
Yo. Yeah. Fucking young Leo right there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I wonder who it was.
I have no idea. I'll try to find out, but I have no idea.
Funny.
And I was like, damn, he's weird. I'm not going on that podcast.
I mean, the other day, somebody tagged me in an Instagram story. It was like out at a nightclub. There's another kid on TikTok. I forget what his name is, but he looks like me. And he tagged him. And I think that he wholeheartedly thought that was me.
Maybe it was that kid.
Maybe.
Because there was a bunch of TikTokers there.
Was it Reality House?
Which is a nightmare.
What was it called? Verified House?
Project Verified.
Project Verified.
No,
when is this out?
May. Quick turnaround.
On Barstool?
Yeah. Yeah, it's Barstool. They do reality shows. So this is the first reality show. I like begged them to do a cast that wasn't Barstool. And they like fought me on it forever.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So this is the first one. And it went well.
So you and Josh are hosting it, aka the Barstool part of it.
Yeah.
And then how'd you find the other people?
Oh, we had to interview like thousands of people. I had to sit through the most
fun interviews.
brutal. Oh, they were so...
Especially influencers. Probably the longest. Because for an influencer to say a full sentence, it takes a while. I was like, so yesterday I was on my vibe journey.
Shut up.
Yeah. And
Get some Tusi.
It was brutal. It was brutal. Like, oh my God.
But you need some of those people.
Yeah, no, it's an insufferable cast, but lovable.
Oh, it's hilarious. I think casting was probably like American Idol, where you're like, you need the really cool people, but you also need the people who are like, we want you to bomb intentionally.
Yeah, we tried to fit every category. We have like douchebag. Yeah. We have like the hot bimbo girls. Like she literally went by Hot Liz on the show. Like it's just great.
But to your point, you need, because people like love to hate watch reality shit.
Yeah, so I've been watching MILF Manor and there's no beef on it.
MILF Manor is fucking awesome.
I love it, but I'm on 5 episodes in. Nobody's fucked yet. Nobody's fought yet. No, I'm like, this is not how reality. It's like, I'm coming off Jersey Shore. Like, that's what I grew up on. Somebody fuck someone.
Yeah.
Hold on, no one's fucked in MILF Manor yet? Isn't that the point?
Yeah, they're supposed to be fucking. Or are they supposed to be making meaningful connections?
Gross.
They are, but how do you think that starts?
It's disturbing.
With your stepbro. Here's the thing.
Okay.
But there's no like, it's like they edge on the fact of like, oh, there could be drama. And then like there's like kind of a flirt and somebody like kisses. I'm like, for my attention span to be locked into something, it's like episode 1, I need somebody to get knocked out.
You need drama.
You know?
We watch HBO. Like, I remember my attention span was fucked. I was watching the Michael Jackson documentary while being on my phone.
And you're like,
this is not enough.
Nobody's doing the Renegade.
This is not enough.
I know, attention span's fucked now because of TikTok.
It's terrible.
I know.
I mean, I had a call with people at TikTok recently and they're like, yeah, the average attention span is 1 to 3 seconds. I was like, I sneeze longer than that.
That's sad.
It is, but that's why every video starts with, you'll never believe how I got, it's like every video you're yelling at me.
I know.
Competing against boobs.
Ass.
Yeah.
Ass and boobs.
And
ass
podcast clips.
Yeah, it's podcast clips though. Seriously.
But podcasts have to start with like Michael Jackson. Did he do it? Like it has to do that.
I know. You have to get them. It's so fucked.
Yeah, it's funny. I do a lot of other podcasts sometimes too, and I feel the moment where they start to ask me like a clip question.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I did one, I forget who it was recently, but it's very much, you feel it coming and you're like, you can already feel the edits on it and you're like, dude, what are you?
Yeah.
That's why I give long-winded.
You care about me.
Well, that's why I give long-winded answers. That way they can't make it like, how big's your dick? And I'm like 6 inches.
Yeah,
then, then I was like, well, are we talking like, centimeters, meters? What are we talking,
Yeah, give a long format.
Yeah, just.
We do that on BFFs. We try to clip people.
I mean, you have to. At this
but
point.
you guys, when do you record and when you drop? It's like day before then drop.
Day before then drops. Yeah,
well, that's how you get all the topical stuff.
Yeah.
I just love how Dave doesn't know anything but knows everything.
I think that's the funniest part of the whole thing.
It is.
Yeah.
The most business savvy guy ever, but can't pronounce a name right.
Can't use a printer. Yeah, we interviewed like Dumois today, and he's just calling it Dumoximo.
Yeah,
like,
do people get offended by him?
I don't know. I think it's like funny.
I remember a long time
he
ago.
leans into it.
I think so.
That's what I thought for a while, but like I'll be having real conversations with him, not on camera, and I'm like, dude, are you fucking serious? He just doesn't pronounce anything right.
Yeah, I remember they showed a clip of mine to him early in the BFFs days. And I just remember his reaction to it. It was like stone cold. I was like so excited to watch it. And he's like, yeah, I don't really get what's going on here.
Yeah, if he doesn't like it or if he doesn't get it, he's like, why the fuck is this on the sheet?
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah.
Not a bad impression, honestly. You said fuck like perfect.
I mean, you talk to him all the time. But I was waiting for him to be like, oh, this kid's funny. This kid's got potential. We should get him on. He was just like, yeah, I don't know who put this on the docket.
Yeah, if you're not feeling it, there's so many topics on the show too where I'm like, I'm excited to talk about this. He's like, next. I'm like,
really?
Damn, I liked that topic. If he doesn't get it, he's not fucking with it.
Yeah. So tell us about Pirate Water. What's going on?
Pirate Water. This shit is lethal.
So how much percent alcohol are we talking?
It's 10% ABV.
Holy fuck, we're talking Four Loko numbers.
Yes, so it's made by the same company as Four Loko.
Oh.
But it's like
It's a step
down.
I thought it was just a crack den somewhere in Michigan.
I know, you would think so. And it's like under $2, 10% ABV.
Dude, that's the new old English.
4 flavors. It's fucked.
Yeah, it's made in a bathtub, but definitely.
Yeah, no, it'll get you fucked up.
What flavor is that? Miami?
This is Miami Vice.
Have you shotgun one of those yet?
No, I haven't. But at the same party that I went to where I met your doppelganger.
2.0, yeah.
Yeah.
My AI.
This kid comes up to me. He's like, I'm going to do a shoey. And he grabs a pirate water from me right out of his shoe, takes it. And I'm like, okay,
what do you
that
do
was
with
cool.
your shoe after that?
Put it right back on.
Put it right back on. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's funny. Gravy did one and then in Australia, but he did it with a new shoe. And all the comments were like, oh, fucking pussy. You got to do with the shoe you're wearing. And I was like, damn, you can't.
They take it seriously.
Yeah.
I didn't know shoeys was like a big thing.
It's a whole thing.
Kind of just
I've never done one.
Massive. I've never done it either.
Oh, it's an Australian thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
okay.
It's a very
if anytime you perform there, you're like from there. That's like the first thing you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long have you been with your boyfriend for?
I've been with this one.
Oh, this one. All right, here we go.
For
numbers. Putting up numbers.
For like almost a year. Yeah.
Okay.
That's great for New York.
Yeah. It's going good.
1 year influencer in New York. I mean, that's like 39 years.
I know. It's crazy. Well, he's like a normal person, though. He's like a finance boy.
You need that dude.
Yeah.
You need that. You need someone that's like the Rock and to let us be the butterflies.
Yeah, just let me go.
Just let me fly. Let me go from let me just cocoon.
Do my thing.
Yeah.
But he kind of hates it, honestly.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's getting worse and worse. But like, here's my thing. Like, everyone thinks I'm fucking Josh Richards because we hang out. Every guy that I talk to, we're smashing.
Clip it.
Yeah, clip that shit.
Clip it.
No, that's gross. It's like my little brother. Yeah, but like everything on the internet makes it seem like if I talk to a dude that like I'm fucking them and he's not in this world, so we can't like decipher, are you cheating on me? I'm like, no, I'm not.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so that's the hard part that I feel bad about. Yeah,
I feel that. I mean, outside in, looking at the career, it would feel that too.
Yeah. Do you guys have girlfriends?
I did for a while, but it was the same thing.
Yeah.
She's been finance, literally the same thing. She was very in that traditional side of thing. And then if I were to be like, hey, I'm going to go do this girl's podcast, it would be like, why though? And you're like, oh, it's a good podcast.
I know.
But it is like this weird.
It's weird.
Yeah, the type of, my ex, we recently, I was going to say divorced. We recently broke up, but it was the same thing. It's like she had a very traditional job. And like the type of stuff we talk about, obviously, but when we're on this thing, like we're like a performative part of ourselves. Like we're not I'm not who I am on this podcast, who I am when I was with her. Yeah. And it was hard to delineate between the two. Because she would like watch clips and then be like,
well, then a guy would like run up to him on the street and be like, the foot fetish guy.
Yeah.
And then she'd be like, what? And you're like,
it's just a joke. It's on the podcast.
It's a bit.
Yeah. Like I called Theo Von Hot or some shit on my podcast and like the clip went viral. And my boyfriend was like, you can't say that because you could meet him. Like you guys follow each other. And then it's like, I'm like, but it's just a podcast.
Right, exactly. And then you don't want to have to self-censor when you're on it.
Yeah.
Be like,
and then it's like, oh, I can't have a show then.
Asterisk, I love you, and then insert name.
Yeah,
exactly.
We had like a massive blow up. We had Mia Malkova on it. She was like, she knows I like feet, so she was fucking around. She took her like shoe off, and I was like losing my mind.
She
I
took
was
the
like,
shoe off. She was dangling that shit, doing spirit fingers.
Like,
it was
spirit.
But she did it on her own. Like she just did it to fuck with him.
Like, you can't be like, put your fucking shoe on. I have a girlfriend.
Correct. And so I was freaking out.
You should have.
Yes,
respectfully.
But the clip went stupid, and then we had such a big thing between my ex and I mean, and I understand,
but
at the same time, I'm like, it's literally, it's performative side of me. But then she's like, right, but then you have to walk around with me, and then people don't understand there's a difference.
She thinks that she's a fool. People are like, she's an
correct.
idiot. That's what my boyfriend
that word.
says.
Yeah.
Like, no, you're not a fool. The people know.
But then you date somebody who's in the same field as you, and you're like, ugh, I want my space.
I know.
And then you date somebody,
and then it's like, oh, you're probably cheating on me. Like, it's like,
right.
Yeah.
I don't know what the
your boyfriend is pink hair too. You're like, you're definitely in these streets.
Yeah.
What's the middle ground?
I don't know. Maybe like
loving yourself.
Here's the thing: loving yourself.
An actor.
The middle ground is a sex robot. When are those going to come out? When are those coming out? Because the moment
we need
it comes
sex
out,
robot males. You guys have all the sex robot girls. There's no guy ones.
What does sex male
I need a
robot
sex guy
look
doll.
like? I think you look like the guys in like Mad Men a little bit ago. They're just like, yes, honey, hi, medium rare,
but
perfect with me.
But Mad Men will be a little.
That's fucking ugly.
That guy's ugly.
Let me see.
Meet
Those
Henry.
eyebrows are crazy.
Well, if he had
terrible.
hair, he's not too bad.
First of all, out of all the names I went with Henry.
Henry's the worst fucking name ever.
Yeah. What's a good guy's name?
That guy's
Andrew.
better.
Is your boyfriend's name Andrew?
Safe.
No, I should.
Well, should have said your name. What are you doing?
Fuck. Joey, change that.
Joey's actually a great name.
Yeah.
But this guy, wait, go to his face.
He's hot.
That looks like Robert Pattinson did too much ayahuasca.
Yeah, it's like you got like
that
his face looks like it's
that looks like
melting.
Robert Pattinson if he never got an acting and owns a pizza shop.
Yeah,
but
wants to be a shaman.
Does this do anything?
Wants to be a shaman?
Does this do anything for you?
No, it's not doing
it. He looks fake.
Wait,
but like
the robots.
Let's see the dick.
They have the.
I would like to just have a robot boyfriend. I think.
Would you want to get fucked by one, or that's so weird?
I would get fucked by a robot boyfriend.
Because okay, good. Because I think I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it because because obviously we as dudes, we do the fucking right. So to have like a robot lady sitting there, that seems like whatever. But to like have a dude robot turn you over, get into doggy style, that's like got to be a little.
Yeah, maybe you have to program the settings or something.
Word. What's your favorite position?
Doggy.
Oh, I guessed it. Does Joey lay it down doggy style?
Joey lays the
bark,
pipe down.
bark.
Let's go.
Yeah, Joey
Good
lays
job,
that pipe
Joey.
down.
Finance bros. He's just looking out the window, just thinking about Adderall.
Yeah, oh my God. He sees an Excel sheet in his fucking
Goldman
window.
Sachs. Good for him. I mean, the robot's great. I put a fleshlight on my Roomba. It doesn't work very well, but I've tried it.
Yeah, you put crumbs on the ground. Fuck it, you know.
Crumbs on your chest.
Just let it go. Are you a motion the ocean lady, or you just try to hold my hand? That was really cute.
Oh, it's adorable.
We're talking about sexual.
Are you guys best friends?
Anyways,
we hate each other.
Besties.
No, love him.
Okay.
What were you gonna say? Oh, motion the ocean lady, or does size matter? Give it to me.
Well, this is a baited question.
This is a big question, but it depends really on what size we're talking. Like if it's too small, it's too small.
Okay. What about 6?
No, that's good.
Good. Yes, it is.
That's good enough.
Enough.
Yeah, that's good enough.
All right.
It's like we can ride the rides at Disneyland, but barely.
Yeah,
it's because we spiked our hair that day. I use a blow dryer. Yeah. God damn.